Today we are playing 100% of Easy Delivery. So let's get started. The first thing that I noticed that there is no minimap, which made me feel lost. But after that I managed to open the map actually. And yeah, it's not working. I went inside the flower shop to take my first delivery, and for some reason the person there was thinking that I'm Seb, or somebody named Seb, I don't know. So yeah, I took my first delivery and went out. I delivered my first delivery, and right after that I saw somebody standing out with a fireplace. I don't know, man, this game is weird. I've talked to him and he said that if I buy him an energy drink, he will fix my map. I gave him the energy drink and he fixed my map. And right after that he told me to go to Snowy Peaks. But first, let's do some delivery.
You've arrived at your destination.
I did a few more deliveries because I have to get some money to buy a lighter. You see why. And also you have to manage your gas for the vehicle and the energy for your person, which can be very annoying. Now we just had to pass through the tunnel, and I was so excited to hear the sound of my VTEC engine. And we just got our first achievement. We arrived at our friend's house and talked to him. He just told us that we basically need winter tires for this map, which actually makes sense because it's called Snowy Peaks. We arrived at the shop, and it's a good thing that I had the money to buy the tires, because man, you just cannot drive in this map. I had to make more money to buy a pot so I can make a coffee for an achievement. And I tried to do a cool stunt, but didn't work. Yeah, so a few more deliveries and finally I had the money. Now I just have to build a fire, put the pot, light the fire and make a coffee. But actually the achievement is to make a tea, so let's make a tea. The next achievement was pretty easy. I just had to buy a duct tape and put it on the next delivery. And yeah, so easy achievement. Now we had to go to the fishing town for the next achievement. And I decided to make one big delivery to make some money because we will need it for fuel and energy and maybe some new upgrades, who knows. We've met our friend again, and there was a gate blocking us going to the fishing town. So he told us that we need to activate the 3 towers to actually open the gate. I have located the towers. There were a few obstacles, but I'm not going to spoil anything, so you can play the game yourself. But yeah, I activated the towers and went back to the fishing town. But first, I made a quick stop to feed some birds for an achievement. Back to the fishing town, we went inside the house to open the gate. The next achievement was to cook a fish, and first I had to catch a fish, which it seems easy, but trust me, it's not. I spent like 10 minutes to get one. Yeah, we cooked the fish and got the achievement. The next achievement I went for is one of the endings. There are actually 3 endings to this game, so you have to play the game 3 times, or if you know how to do it, you can do the 3 endings in one save, which I'm not going to show you how. You're gonna figure it out alone, and I'm not gonna show you actually the ending because I don't wanna spoil it for you. It's pretty interesting. I suggest you to see it for yourself. Now it's time to activate all the towers, because there is one more that we have to activate to get an achievement. And we have to cross this big lake to get to it. Now we have to go for the last achievement, which is to find the snowy cats or the frozen cats. They're pretty well hidden around the map, and this took a while, trust me. And with that, easy delivery is 100% completed. The game is actually pretty short. It took me 6-7 hours to finish it. I definitely recommend it to everybody to play it. It's a different experience. The graphics took me back to my childhood. Trust me, the game is pretty interesting. Try it for yourself. Please write me in the comments what should be the next game, or maybe some challenge runs in some other games. Who knows? Thank you for watching. See you next time.